Hey guys, it's Made for Love with another DM download reading. Remember that the music in the background on the radio, it's an additional cue for me, the reader, and also a message for you, the listener, okay? Because I had a couple complaints, but this is how I read, and this is how I receive the messages from Spirit. Besides that, just want to let you guys know that my offer still stands. I'm doing personal readings for donations of any amount. If you donate less than $10, then you get a picture of the spread that I get for you and my written interpretation. And if you donate more than $10, you get a video of the spread. Okay, so let's get into our DM download. And as per usual, we do the karmic relationship first. We have a look at what's happening there. I remember, don't be triggered, please. If you're watching these videos with the karmic in it, then you have to be prepared for anything. Anything could happen. The energies could shift at any point in time, okay? So let's find out about what's going on with him. Oh, the DM and the karmic. The DM and the karmic. Let's see what's up. All right. So when the DM thinks about the karmic, what does he think about the karmic and their relationship? How does he view the karmic? Okay, they're having communication issues at the moment. Let's see. All right. So somebody's having a lot of sleepless nights. This is a 9 of Sword energy. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody can't get no sleep. Okay. What else? Let's take 2 more cards. Okay. Somebody's having sleepless nights over this relationship. There's no peace. Okay. Yeah. This is the Page of Cups in reversed. So there's no love here at the moment. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's no love being offered of any sort. Something has happened that has turned it on its head. When he thinks about his karmic, he does see her as a go-getter, but someone who is more in her masculine energy. Now, this is the Queen of Wands, and she's the most masculine queen of the deck. And what I'm getting here today is that there is some sort of power struggle in this relationship. She has more entered this masculine energy where she is in control of this relationship. She might be some sort of distorted feminine, where the masculine and feminine energies aren't fully imbalanced. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this today. The masculine and feminine energies aren't in balance, so she's more in the masculine end of the relationship, or rather she's more into her masculine energy, and not just in this particular situation, but this could be how she is. So it could be this is what is causing this power struggle, right? When she enters her masculine energy, then he has to enter his feminine energy. So he's more passive in the relationship. So she has complete control in this relationship here. That's what I'm getting with this today. And it seems like it's like a control through sexuality. And that's one of the things that we know that the distorted feminine does. She uses these energies that are supposed to be used in a more positive and healing aspect, because there's a lot of healing that can come through the sexual energy, but she is using it to control, and that has so much negative karma consequences. Okay, I was going to ask this is too much cards though. I was going to ask, in his heart space, how does the DM feel about his karmic? In his heart space, how does the DM feel about the karmic? How does the DM feel about the karmic in his heart space? Okay, definitely they're having communication issues at the moment. They may not even be talking at all, quite frankly. Yeah. In fact, I can't even talk properly right now. Let me just get some water. Sorry, guys. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, there's no communication here. Okay, so again, we get that idea of her being in her masculine energy here. We get that idea because this is the King of Wands. This is the King of Wands. So in his heart space, he's seeing... In his heart space as well, I'm also getting the message that he is moving into the King of Wands energy. If he was passive before, he's now ready to kind of take charge of this situation. This situation is causing him to evolve. That's what I'm feeling here today with this card. Besides the fact that this could represent the karmic and her being more in her masculine energy, I'm getting that he's more, let's say, growing some balls. Let me see the other cards and I'll get you the proper message. In his heart space, when the masculine thinks about his karmic, what does he feel? Good God. Guys, they're not talking. If they're talking, it's very limited communication. Very. Yeah, there's a transformation going on. This is the Death card. So there's a transformation. So I'm getting two messages. One, that he's going through a transformation in his heart space. So it's an emotional transformation. And it could be an emotional death too. Death to the old ways, death to the old feelings. He is being transformed. This is Scorpio energy here. Fire energy, fire energy. This is Scorpio energy here. So there's some kind of transformation that's happening in his heart space as a result of this karmic. And this transformation card falls right under this Page of Cups that's reversed. So if there was any love there, whatever little love that exists in a relationship right now, it's going through a death. It's going through a death. That's the message I'm getting there. There's some kind of transformation that's taking place in his heart space. Yeah. He wants to be single. This is Earth energy here. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. He wants to be single. This is what he's feeling in his heart space right now. He wants to be single. He no longer wants to be part of a couple. He wants to be single. So based on these current energies, what can we expect? What can we expect from this relationship this week? By Saturday. Because Saturday is when I'm going to give you the next update. So what can we expect? What can we expect from this relationship this week? Oof. Okay. So somebody's going to be evaluating their options. This is water energy here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody, the DM, is going to be evaluating his options. He's trying to sort out what is an illusion and what's real. Because he knows he has a decision to make. All this sleepless nights is causing him now to get into his Emperor energy. Well, not Emperor, but King of Wands energy. And it's causing him now to evaluate his options. I'm also reading here top down that whatever love that he has for her is now going through a death, an emotional death and transformation. Then top down again, I'm seeing that his karmic is causing him to now want to be alone. That is the feeling that he's getting when he thinks about her. He wants to be alone. He wants to be alone. He doesn't want to be part of this relationship anymore. Guys, it's like pulling teeth. They're not talking. There's very limited communication. They're not talking. At least 2 more cards. Okay, so he's gonna he's coming out of a toxic relationship. This is Capricorn energy here. He's gonna come out of this because remember, I always tell you that the karmic relationship is the distortion or the parody of the true lovers, the divine union. So whereas they thought that they were tied to each other or bonded to each other by something divine, they were really tied to toxicity and the 7 deadly sins. Lust, greed, sloth, envy, you name it. Whatever was toxic, they were tied to it. They weren't ever tied to each other. Because remember, they are tied to us. They can't be tied to her. They were tied to toxicity, both of them. So they're going through this release right now. So that's Capricorn energy there. Let's get at least 1 more card. So he's coming out of this toxic relationship. Yeah. He's going to go through a period of healing. Right, so we have a lot of sword energy here. So this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Because there was some sort of truth that wasn't being spoken. And maybe the truth was that he no longer wanted to be foolish anymore. He no longer wanted to take any kind of chances on this relationship. Okay? That was the truth that was being spoken, that was being delayed in being delivered. He no longer wanted to be a fool in this relationship. Yeah. I know what. And underneath the Lovers card in reverse. And that's what I keep telling you about the karmic relationship being a parody. This here is the divine union. 1 second, please, guys. Yeah. This here is the divine union, right? Overseen by the angels, overseen by Angel Michael. He's what brings them together. This is the karmic relationship, right? So it's just, it's a parody. It's a parody. So he thought that it was this, but it wasn't. It was just a parody. A distortive image of this. A distorted version. This was a distorted version of this. And he's now realizing that. He doesn't want to be a fool in this relationship anymore. He's coming out of this, okay? Because what he really wants is total wish fulfillment. And he knows in order to get that, he has to bring a passionate message to his DF, okay? He's not holding back any longer. Okay? Alright, so just let's have a look at his feelings for his DF. So let's put these aside. And let's look at the divine union. Okay? Spirit? Okay, I already see. He wants a passionate new beginning because he's getting the courage and the self-confidence to come towards her. He wants triumph with his DF. He wants to offer a passionate new beginning. So that's the second time it's come out. He knows that she is his twin flame. This is my twin flame card in this deck. And he wants triumph. Okay. So let's get the message for today, okay? Spirit, tell us about the divine masculine. When he thinks about his divine feminine, how does he view her? Remember, we have to be prepared for anything, right, guys? How does he view her? Well, he's not expressing his emotions either. All right, let's see. Let's see what he has for us today. Okay. He's conflicted and he's feeling defeated because he doesn't think that he can manifest a relationship with his DF. He has taken so long and there's been so many delays. There's a 5 of Swords. So there's an inner conflict inside. Should I, shouldn't I? Maybe she's going to reject me. I can't be successful. Because he lacks courage. You see this? Yellow is about courage and self-esteem. He's actually running away from that. So he lacks courage. He lacks courage to face her. And that's what's putting him in this kind of 2 of Swords energy. He's conflicted. He wants to come towards her, but then he's not sure if he's ready to remove this mask and show her his innermost self and his vulnerability. He's not sure if he can do that. Let's have one more card, please. He's afraid to express his feelings. You can tell. Yeah. Okay. So he's trying to gain the strength to come towards her at this point in time. So this is Leo energy here. The Strength card. But he knows that he needs to find balance. He needs to find balance. Remember, he is either ending or has ended the karmic relationship. He needs to find balance. He sees her as his balance, as his other half. But right now, he's afraid of rejection. This is the 4 of Cups energy. So we have a lot of cards here that speak to... He just doesn't know what kind of reception he's going to get when he comes forward. He's afraid of rejection. It's the 4 of Cups. Guys, just give me 1 second because now my phone is saying it's dying and I don't want it to die in the middle of this reading, okay? So just give me 1 moment. So sorry about that, guys. I just didn't want it to die. I didn't want to take the chance. Alrighty. Good. Alright. So yeah, he's suffering from a lack of confidence right now. But he wants to bring justice to her. He wants to be fair to her. He knows that she's the other half. Okay. So in his heart space, when he thinks of his feminine, how does he view her? What does he feel? What does he feel with regard to his feminine? What does he feel with regard to his feminine? Oh, he's feeling grief and a sense of emotional loss. And he's there, he's guarding his heart. He's feeling a lot of heartache because he knows he screwed up. So this is water energy again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We had Libra here with the Justice card. We had Leo, we had air energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. When he thinks of his feminine, love truly begins for him. He's probably never ever, and he hasn't ever felt love like this before. Ever. So this is the Ace of Cups. So he has all this outpouring of emotions inside him in his heart space. But he's just afraid to express it. He doesn't know what will happen. So he's keeping it all inside. See, he's holding it in. He's keeping it inside. But there's a lot of emotion that he has for you. He's just trying to get the courage. Let's get another card for his heart space. At least 2 more cards. Yeah. But he wants to manifest this love. This is the Magician card, Virgo. He wants to manifest this love because what he did, he utilized his intuition. And his intuition told him that you are the one. You are the one. Okay? His intuition told him that you are the one. So he's ready to manifest this. And this is coming right under the Strength card. So he's trying to find the strength to manifest this love. When he thinks of his feminine, the feminine was his Tower moment. She disrupted everything in his life. And for the better, because we know that he was operating in one of the lowest versions of himself before he met her. She's the one that looked inside of him. You see between the blocks? She's the one that looked inside of him between his hard exterior and saw the wonderful, beautiful soul that was within. She broke him wide open. She's the one that did that. She disrupted his life. So right now, let's have 3 cards. What are the current blocks to this relationship? Okay, the block is that he's in hermit mode. Remember, he's coming out of this karmic situation. He has ended or is ending this karmic situation. So he needs time to regroup. Right? He needs time to regroup, and that's fair enough. So that's Virgo energy here. This fire energy. So Virgo's on the board. What are some of the blocks? So he's going to need a little time alone. I mean, and that's fair enough. To debrief, to assess. Because you wouldn't want someone to come with the baggage from their previous relationship and bring it into yours. Because that's just going to cause trouble. Yeah, he's healing. This is the 4 of Swords. He's healing. And goes nicely with this Solitude card. Yeah, he needs to regroup. He is healing. That's why this connection is not coming together at the moment. He's gone into hermit mode to heal. 1 more card. And that's, as I said, that's fair enough. Because remember, the karmic relationship was a life-changing one as well. He needed to learn those lessons. He needs to face himself. He needed to see what he was doing. Yeah. He's also kind of he's depressed. He's depressed. I mean, he has suffered a lot of blows to his ego. So this is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. He suffered a lot of blows to his ego. Because 1, he doesn't feel confident enough to approach his feminine because he knows he screwed up. And then this karmic relationship that he thought was the one, or the soulmate relationship, has come to an end, or is coming to an end. So he suffered a lot of losses. And understandably, this will make somebody depressed. Right? So he needs time to heal. He needs time to heal. So there are 2 9s here. So again, that Hermit energy is emphasized. He needs time to regroup and reevaluate and extract the wisdom or the lessons from that karmic relationship so that he can have meaningful change. So based on these current energies, what can we expect from the DM by Saturday? Based on these current energies, what can we expect from the DM by Saturday? What can we expect? Okay. We can expect that he's going to come to the conclusion that he wants to build something solid with his DF. This is the 3 of Wands here. He's going to come to the conclusion. No, this is 3 of Pentacles. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So he's going to come to the conclusion that he wants to build something solid with his DF. He recognizes that you are the one that he must move forward with, that he can build a life with. Let's get 3 more cards. What can we accept by Saturday? He's going to have that recognition. Yeah. And he's going to want to show you that emotional transformation that he underwent. So this is Scorpio energy here. Right? He's going to want to show you that he has changed, that he's not the same man. He's not the same man. Let's have 2 more cards. So, I think that's really why we had, that 2 of Swords energy right at the beginning. And that idea of, inner conflict. Yeah, he wants to approach his feminine, but at the same time, he knows it's best that he takes this time for himself and really unpack what went wrong in that relationship, that karmic relationship. Really debrief himself so that he doesn't bring that baggage to you. And then he's thinking, if I wait too long, will I lose her? Has she walked away from the connection? So there's a sense of urgency, but taking your time as well. But he needs to get that confidence, and he has to realize that, just as the song is saying right now, you can do anything. You can do anything. He has to get that confidence. He needs to at least give his feminine a sign. He needs to give her a sign. So at least she knows she's not holding on in vain, Oh God, but he refuses to communicate. Good Lord. Let's see if I get any of this. Okay, I got. Yeah, he's gonna come, and he's gonna come in fast. Right? This is Cancer. This is the Chariot. He wants to come in fast because he wants victory with his DF, and he doesn't want anybody else to step into his shoes whilst he takes time in this solitude. So he's gonna come forward. He's gonna come forward to say something. But I think what he wants her to know that she's his sunshine. She is his sunshine. She has been his light in the darkness. Remember the last time we talked about shining bright like a diamond for your DM? Because a lot of them was dealing with a lot of darkness and a lot of negative energies and entities, no doubt about it. It's not just about their own internal conflict. There are forces working to make sure that this union doesn't happen. Because remember, the energy that is generated when the DM and the DF come together is a shining light of love for everyone that witnesses it. Everyone that comes in contact with them will feel it. Will feel that vibration. will be inspired, because this is what this world needs right now. This world needs love. People have forgotten about love. People no longer believe in love. That's half of the reason why we're here. To be a shining example of love, unconditional love. To be an example to others, to inspire others to love again. That's why we're here. So I'm going to take a romance angel for this connection, for divine union. You get a romance angel, and then oracle card just to give you peace. I'm going to take this one. It says release your ex. Well, I think that's what he's working on doing right now. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So just not just for him, right? He needs to release his ex, definitely, and all that energy, which is what he's working on right now. But we too, we have to release any past hurt or pain that he has brought us. We need to release it. We need to forgive. Nobody's saying to forget. But no, get to that place where it no longer affects you. That you no longer feel any kind of resentment. You need to clear your energy. Because there's passion here. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, because he's coming. He's coming, okay? Just give him a little time, because he has to heal. You wouldn't want him to come to you with all that baggage. Let him leave that toxicity at the door. Okay, let's get it. We got 2 guys. The first one says message in a bottle. So maybe by Saturday we're going to receive some kind of message. People are going to receive message, and it says not for you. And I get this feeling that this card is for the DM. That karmic relationship was not for him. So I'm going to read the advice from these both cards. I'm going to read 6 first. It says some relationships carry an innate seed of failure in them that is obvious from the beginning. What did I tell you guys? This is a karmic relationship. This is a karmic relationship. From the beginning, he should have seen the red flags. But the red flags, what did I say? But the red flags escape your observation, or you refuse to acknowledge them. When a relationship is not meant to be, it is not possible to make it be. Rejection is a sign that you're being protected by the divine. If you are the one who must reject another, remember that you do so for both your sakes. For every pot, there's a lid. This one may not be the best fit. So let the karmic go and find her lid. And he has to come home to find his lid, because it was just doomed for failure, or earmarked for failure from the beginning. But you know, he thought it was a soulmate relationship. He had to go through this. And then we have 15, which boils down to 6. So that's another 6 on the board. So that's, positive movement. So let's see, 15. Okay, it says, you can expect someone to favor you with positive news, guys. Message in a bottle. This could be in the form of a letter, phone call, or email. You are the intended receiver of this message, so stay open to what you learn. Only good will come of it in the end. The signs are all there. So by Saturday, I think most of you can expect that you're going to receive some sort of message, whether it's a long email or just a small text saying hi, but they're going to reach out. Okay? So guys, this was your DM download. And to recap, karmic situation has ended or is rapidly coming to an end, because he has realized that it was just a distorted image of the divine union. He has come to realization that it was doomed from the beginning. It was just not for him. He was getting the signs all the time, but he chose to ignore it because he wanted it to work. He wanted it to work. It seemed like a match made in heaven, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It was not the divine union. Okay? So he's gone into hermit mode because he has to heal. this ending of the karmic relationship has been a big blow to his ego, and he has to regroup and get that courage to come forward to his DF, which he will show some signs of doing by Saturday. Most likely you'll receive a message, because that's what has been our message from the oracle. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and tune in Saturday for another DM download. Okay guys, and remember, you are made for love.